Next inhale, start to shift forward. Come all the way to your belly, hands under shoulders. And then we'll just roll out the shoulder blades, shoulders on the back, maybe some circles, figure eights. And then take a little inhale, a little bit of a back bend here, just to open up through the front of the body, extending the spine. And then exhale, left ear down, arms by your sides, and just relax there. Either ear down, whatever feels good. If that doesn't feel good for your neck, you can have your chin down, or use your hands for your forehead and rest there. Visualize where your kidneys are in the lower region of your back. And you're breathing into those kidneys, visualizing that they're spheres of light, receiving the breath, and the adrenals are just sitting atop the kidneys, receiving this melting effect over the kidneys, calming down the nervous system. Think of the adrenals as an ice cream cone melting on a hot summer day. Letting all the tension in your low back release. As you practice visualizing the possibility of the whole back body letting go. Start to slide the backs of your hands up towards your shoulders. Give a little stretch there. Wiggle the fingers. Flip the hands and then come onto the fingertips a little bit wider than the shoulders. Come up, inhale, and we'll just work through the neck a little bit here. Flexion and extension, side to side, circles. And press into your hand, either flat hands or fingertips. One more little back bend, and exhale, other ear down, arms by your sides. And if this is at all uncomfortable, you can always roll to one side or the other. Allowing your right brain, right side of the right hemisphere of the brain, creative side, visualizing once again those kidneys. Like I said, a sphere of light, two spheres of light. And then allowing that sphere of light to grow. So it starts like when you see like little bubbles and then like become like a bigger bubble. So start to visualize those kidneys, those two bubbles growing so much, they become one bubble. And then the bubble extends out through your body. So when you look at a bubble and you see that spectrum of color on it, when the light hits it, you're visualizing a spectrum of color around the body. Some people will call it the aura. You can just playfully use your imagination to visualize a light energy pulsating throughout your whole body. And slowly draw the backs of your hands towards your shoulders, right until you feel a stretch there. Give a little wiggle of the fingers. So the wrists are in flexion right now. When you flip the hands, the wrists are in extension, and we'll help ourselves back up and come to all fours. So bringing your knees under your hips and wrists under shoulders, or you can come to fingertips or fists, and moving through the spine in extension on an inhale and exhale flexion. And taking as much time as you would like to move through this. Really enjoying slowing down. And if you're new to slowing down this much, know that it's a practice. The ego might be telling you, what are we doing? This is not doing much, and might not put any value on this moment. And if you notice those thoughts coming up, just acknowledge them. Maybe smile because you know what that is, and use the breath to come back to connecting with your body fully and completely. And again, playfully. So we're moving into right hemisphere activity, creatively moving in the back. So you could jump rope the spine here. You could wiggle your tailbone, shake your head. You could roll out the neck. So just creative movement in the back. And with your eyes closed, nobody can see you, right? Everybody's eyes are closed, and we're just tuning into our own bodies. Feeling the shoulder blades, the scapula move around on the back. Get creative and like move your spine like a snake, or move your back like a wave. And then pause. We'll walk the knees forward, swing the legs around, and set up our bolster for lying down. How's the temperature in here? Is it okay? Okay. When we get to Shavasana, which is, we're getting close to that, does anybody want a blanket on top of them? Okay, 1, 2. All right, so
I'll take one also.
Oh, perfect, yeah. So what we're gonna do is actually just do a forward fold. So you can have your feet have a deeper stretch. You can get rid of that bolster and fold forward. We're gonna be here for a good 10 to 12 breaths. So making sure that you're comfortable. Forward folds are very calming for the nervous system. If it feels like too tight, if your shoulders feel tight or your legs feel tight, you can always bend your knees more. You can even get rid of that bolster and just kind of hug in like a ball. Good, and staying there for about 5 to 6 more breaths. We'll be in Shavasana for quite a long time, so I just would like your body to feel the opposite. Feel that opening through the back of the neck, down the spine, between the shoulder blades. Low back, buttocks, hamstrings, calves. On your next inhalation, pull in as much breath as you can, and then let gravity just like open your mouth, relax your tongue, and just, yeah. Do that again. So inhale through the nose, full breath, breathing to the back body, open mouth, exhale. Beautiful. Slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. And then we'll do a couple hip stretches and then go into our yoga nidra. So option number one, you're here. Well, there's more than just two options. Here's another option. I think this is the easiest one. I like it the best for this type of class. Here's another option, foot on the bolster, or you can hold here. So we'll just do those two poses, right and then left, for 2 minutes on each side. So halfway through, I'll let you know if you want to switch and do something different. And inviting that release in your hip piriformis originates at the sacrum and attaches to the greater trochanter at the top of your femur bone. Visualizing that deep muscle softening, the glutes softening. Creating that space for healing to occur, for stress to be released, tension. Opening that hip up to freedom, range of motion, mobility. Second minute is starting now. If you want to switch up this version, same leg, but just a different version if you want. One more minute. Starting to release. A few options here. If you're seated upright, you could kind of just wiggle around, do another forward fold. If you're already on your back, you can take your knees into your hands and circle around on your sacrum. Just massage the low back, and then go the other way. And preparing for the second side. So you were opening the right side last time. Opening the left side. Maybe trying a few different options and seeing which one works for you today, since the body is really different from day to day. So the glutes help extend the leg or keep the leg back. The piriformis helps as the leg is extending back to externally rotate. Think of like if you were on skis and you're maybe climbing up the mountain, just allowing that counter work in the hip. It's like an acknowledgement, a thank you when we're stretching for all the work that our bodies do for us. Second minute, if you want to switch it up, go ahead and do that now. there, begin to release, and we'll now prepare for our Shavasana. So I'm going to stand up and offer any eye pillows, or if you need any eye pillow. I know it's so bright today, so I have enough for everyone. So let me know. Go ahead and raise your hand if you do want an eye pillow. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, lie on back and just start wiggling around until you find that most comfortable position. Thank you. You're welcome. I like the posture on my knees because I sometimes have a tight low back. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. So it just depends. And was it you two that wanted to? Did you want one too? No. All right, lie on back here. Welcome. Temperature's still good. It's 68. Okay. For sure, no worries. All right, so I'm going to sing you a little lullaby before we start. I'm such a mom, I know. So before we start the Yoga Nidra, Yoga Nidra is pretty much just a body scan. I'll just take you through, recognizing different areas of your body. But first, I'd like to share this chant with you. It's called the Gayatri Mantra. Just wiggle around a little more, make sure you're totally and completely comfortable. If there's anything else I can get for you, you can wave me down really quick right now. Otherwise, just starting to drop in. Om Bhurghuvaha Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodaya. To sum up that mantra, it's pretty much saying to that divine light within us, all around us, which is free of pains, who frees us from troubles, who pervades the universe and sustains all, the giver of happiness, purifier of all, directing our mental faculties in the right direction. And so yesterday I taught this class and I invited the participants to use the tiniest bit of effort to stay awake. But my invitation today is to fully surrender. So absolutely no effort. You don't have to have a short leash on your mind and your ego to come back to your breath. You can have a long, long leash, infinite leash, to let your mind go wherever it wants to go. And just really start to melt into what surrender might look and feel like. So starting with the crown of the head, feel the back of the head. And start to smooth out the muscles of your forehead. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Your right temple, left temple. Right eye heavy in its socket. Left eye heavy in its socket. Eyelids like heavy velvet curtains over the eyes. And sinuses relax. Feel the air moving through your right nostril and your left nostril. Feel your upper lip, lower lip, upper jaw, lower jaw, tongue, right ear, left ear, muscles of the throat, back of the neck, right collarbone, right shoulder, upper arm, right elbow, lower arm, wrist, top of hand, center of palm, right thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky. Left collarbone, shoulder, upper arm, left elbow, lower arm, wrist, top of hand, center of palm, left thumb, pointer, middle, ring, and pinky. Upper back, center of chest, mid back, abdominals, lower back, right side of the hip, right upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of foot, sole of foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Left side of the hip, upper leg, left knee, lower leg, ankle, top of foot, sole of foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Body is fully and completely relaxed.
Starting to deepen your breath. Intuitively beginning to move your body. Perhaps your head goes from side to side, wiggling your fingers. And taking as much time as you need to roll over to your left side. If you're not ready to move yet, that's fine. Once you're on your side, making a pillow with your arms, moving your bolster out of the way, pausing for several more breaths in nurturing pose, fetal pose. Just starting to notice how you feel. Noticing any insights or awareness that came up in your practice today. And whatever you want to take with you into the remainder of your day. It could be an awareness, it could be spaciousness, it could be gratitude. So tuning into that vibration as you start to press your strong arms into the earth, coming to a seated position. You can use your bolster, you can pull it back and sit on it, or just sit cross-legged, or have your legs out in front, whatever is comfortable. And then drawing the hands to the heart center, bowing the head. And just tuning into the energy that is there. The beating of your heart. The energy of being in this space and in this beautiful mountain range. allowing it to ground you, center you, so much so that you can open up to the spaciousness all around you and within you. So thank you for supporting our studio, our spa. Thank you for supporting me and so that I can do what I love and be here with you. And, thank you for your courage to show up if it was something that maybe you were a little hesitant to do. And thank you for your courage, for having the willingness to let go of whatever doesn't serve you any longer, to open up to the spaciousness, the teacher that is stillness. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Namaste. Sometimes I don't want to open my eyes. I'm just it's like bliss. All right, so thank you again, and just leave out your equipment for me to clean for the next class. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know.
Thank you so
I
much.
have.
Yeah, who has a question? Yeah, you do. Dana, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I had a kidney transplant
Wow, okay.
that he gave me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Part of what I was, so my kidney's here as opposed to the light
Oh.
shining behind me.
Yeah.
And then I'm a physician.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if the adrenals get transplanted or not. You know, like if I've got one of his
Yeah.
adrenal glands, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to call my nephrologist.
Yes. Now you're curious, huh? That's so funny because when I was queuing that, I was like, there might be somebody in here with just one kidney. And I'm talking about
Two.
That is so funny because I've never thought that before. I never thought to myself like, there could be somebody in here with one kidney. Like that's the first time in teaching this for, I don't know, at least a couple years where I was like, just so you know, like there might be people with only one kidney. But now, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's funny.
I mean, his is.
Yeah.
back
But
there,
Yeah.
I only can do one bubble, I couldn't do the two bubbles.
Right?
Yeah, you're like, I only can see one.
It
Yeah.
didn't merge together.
Yeah. It just, one became a bigger one.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. And have you been on the class before? You look familiar. No, you haven't. Oh,
No, we're friends with this lady here.
Yes.
She's here.
fabulous. Well, good.
We're just hanging.
Yeah. What do you think so far, this place? You like it?
Oh, yeah, and I needed this today.
Yeah.
You know, this week, 2 days, pretty hard.
Yeah.
I woke up and said, my everything hurts today.
Oh, right.
This is great.
Yeah, I'm a personal trainer too, and I make shirts on Etsy, and a shirt I was gonna make is everything hurts and I want to die. For some of my clients say that as a joke, you know. So I'm like, I'm gonna get my clients that shirt, like especially like those days where I really push them hard. But any other questions, comments? Did you get some rest in? Do you feel rested? Yoga Nidra tends to take you into a place where it's like sleep. So getting into that state of deep relaxation, parasympathetic nervous system response, you know, is very healing and can allow you. Some people feel better from doing this, relaxing, than sleep. They might not sleep well, right? So their whole night of sleep, like they may never get into that deep state. So if you liked it, there's an app, Insight Timer, and there's lots of Yoga Nidra on there. I use it to go to sleep at night, and it actually helps me sleep deeper. And I have a meditation on there as well, just a short 7-minute one, but that's all I listen to. I listen to, if it goes over 30 minutes, it wakes me up because I'll go to sleep within like 10, 20, 30 minutes. If it's going for an hour, I'll wake up when it's done, and then I don't fall, that sleep for a while. So if you want to check that out, Insight Timer and
Insight.
Insight, yeah, Insight, yeah.
It's an amazing app.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's great.
And then I just wanted to say that your lullaby voice is awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
I just started chanting with that this month. So I was like
so
nervous
wonderful.
a week ago when I started and I'm feeling more comfortable. So thank you for saying that.
I heard that chant yesterday for the first time.
Oh, you did?
Doing a meditation. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's a pretty popular one. You're like, oh, heard that now. Yeah, I've only done two. I've done the Kundalini one that's like English, yeah. And then the Anusara chant, because I was trained in Anusara yoga. And I just chanted those for like 2 years. And I'm like, gosh, I need another chant. So I've been doing that one just this month. So it's not
What is
Diva
that one
Permal's
called?
voice, but
What is that one called?
the last one?
Yeah.
Gayatri Mantra.
Oh, guys.
Gayatri, yeah. Yeah, it's Diva Permal is the one that I think she's chanting right now. No, that's one different. The one that I played at the end, that's Diva Permal, and her voice is incredible. So if you're staying for 3 o'clock, you can just leave your mat out. We're gonna foam roll.
She's not getting rid of us today.